Greetings, this is Mike and welcome to the channel. This is a continuation of the previous video where we were riding my 2024 Vespa Primavera S 150 through the countryside just outside Reno. In the last video we were doing some back roads and neighborhood exploring. If you haven't seen that one, I have linked the video in the description. Today we're going to be on a more open and faster road. We've been on this road before, Old Highway 395, most notably with my Kawasaki Z650 RS. This will be an interesting comparison of riding styles between a larger CC motorcycle and a small displacement scooter on the same stretch of road. This part of Old 395 has a speed limit of 50 to 55 miles per hour. This is getting close to the top end of the speed range for this model of Vespa. Since Vera isn't broken in yet, I'm not pushing her to the limit, which explains why I'm staying in the low speed lane. I've got some four-wheel traffic coming to overtake me. I try to stay vigilant by checking my mirrors to see if I have cars coming up behind me. It's a habit of mine to be aware of my surroundings and have a heightened sense of situational awareness. This is one of the elements in my motorcycling experience that keeps me in the moment and not having my thoughts wander out into space. On a larger engine motorcycle like my Kawasaki, going 50 miles an hour is a non-event. If that bike was a person, it would probably be yawning due to boredom. On the Vespa, on the other hand, there's not much acceleration left in reserve. The Primavera is just not in its element on quicker roads, but it will happily scoot along, just don't expect it to go much faster. I like this piece of road between Reno and Carson City. Most of the traffic between these two cities run on the interstate. This road is largely empty and allows me to enjoy the experience of riding without worrying too much about cars actively trying to make me into a road pizza. Riding here allows me to be relaxed but not detached from the business of riding a motorbike. I think that's the key, allowing the relaxation element of the activity to enhance the mental benefits of riding, but not drifting off too far and losing focus. We're turning off here at this little neighborhood to get a closer look at the Galena Creek Bridge. We're down to one camera in this video due to the GoPro running out of battery. I apologize for the sound quality as well. It's the first time using the Insta360 X4 and wasn't familiar with some of the settings yet. The Galena Creek Bridge opened to road traffic in 2012 and is the largest cathedral arch bridge in the world. Just a little bit of trivia for you. This is the closest I dare go to the bridge since the paved road ends here. The U-turn is a bit tight, and just to be sure, I walked Vera through the turn. Gonna stop here for a bit to take a few pictures. Alrighty, back on board and let's continue on with our ride. This part of 395 has a pretty decent sized hill to climb. The Z650 RS doesn't really feel like it's going uphill here since the torque from that engine flattens the topography of the land. The Primavera, on the other hand, does go up this hill, but at a much more leisurely pace. At least it doesn't lose too much speed going up the hill. Scooter riding is a very laid-back experience. It really epitomizes the slow down and enjoy the scenery aspect of motorbike riding. Another pickup truck comes alongside me. America is the land of the full-size pickup truck after all. I've driven on this road in a car many times. The sensation is totally different when you're cocooned in a metal shell and looking through a glass windshield. I read a phrase somewhere that said that riding in a car is like watching a movie, while riding a motorcycle feels like you're in the movie. I do completely agree with this statement. Cars are so insulated and they do a great job keeping the world out of the interior. While that does have a place, nothing beats the experience of riding on two wheels out in the open. we're going to branch off here and head towards Davis Creek Park. This little road runs parallel to the freeway. This park makes me feel like I'm in the middle of nature. Being among the massive trees is a unique feeling. I wonder how old these trees are. Must be many, many years old since they're so tall. I'm also liking this globe effect here in the forest. I took a little stretch break and took some pictures here at my favorite spot. Now that's all done, time to continue on this journey. My way of mounting the Vespa is to rocket off the center stand onto the side stand before stepping through the frame. For me, this feels like the most secure way of getting on the bike. I like the tranquility of this place. Plus, the visual look of the sunlight just being diffused by the trees is a really neat backdrop. Jumping ahead a bit, we find ourselves at the Bowers Mansion Park. The highlight of the park is the mansion itself. While closed for the season, there are tours available to see the inside of the building during the warmer months of the year. I wonder what the people of the 1860s thought of the mansion in its heyday. We're going to do a U-turn at this side parking lot of the park. Back onto the open road of Old 395. The roads on this route are pretty smooth for the most part. Makes it easy to just enjoy the views. Turning off the main road once more to this side road with lower speeds. Cruising around 35 to 40 miles per hour, the Vespa feels more at home at these speeds. We went down this road before with the Z650 RS in the past. Riding in places like this puts me in a bit of a meditative state. There's just this feeling of complete peace in my mind, even if the senses are registering the vibrations from the bike, the feel of the road through the suspension, the howl of the wind, and so on. It does sound like a bunch of hyperbole to non-riders, but once you experience it, it all makes sense. It just feels right. Let's do some exploring here in this neighborhood just outside Carson City. I do have to kind of take this route through this neighborhood to get to Carson City on the smaller displacement bikes. While exploring, I discovered an observatory building for the local community college here. The celestial views must be pretty spectacular here at night. On that note, we shall end our ride here for now. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe to the Global Rider channel. If you want to see the more raw, uncut version of this ride, I have linked that video in the description. Thank you for watching, and until the next ride, have a good one.